Hey everybody, welcome back to Firewatch. In the last episode, we finally went to Wapiti Station, and we found out that there was some listening equipment. Well, not necessarily listening equipment, but there was like a wireless radio tower. Ooh, I found my wedding ring. Examine. Put on. Can I take it off? But, so we went to Wapiti Station, found a tent, some weird ass equipment and a whole bunch of stuff, and Delilah was really pissed because there's a fire, flapjack fire, right. But anyways, where was I? Oh yes, we had some documents on us with personal details, and she was really pissed. So she was like, "Let's burn the place to the ground. I don't give a fuck," which probably wasn't the best idea. We didn't do it, but as I was leaving, the place was on fire, so I'm assuming whoever had been listening to us was the one who set it on fire. I'm just saying, I'm gonna pick up Fire Burns and say something about how he would be very unhappy with Delilah, but he's not here. Where are you, Fire Burns? Are you not there anymore? Why? What is with the... Come on. Has this tree always been down, or am I going fucking crazy? I really don't know. But yeah, so all that happened, and we found this little device called a wave receiver, and it apparently has a built-in compass, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But I need to follow this until... This will lead me to something. It's beeping for some reason, I don't really know why. But if I follow it, it will lead me somewhere. So I need to follow it as the beeping gets louder. Like this. I kind of ended up getting late to recording today. I had let my parents borrow my car because they had been in an accident, and they couldn't drive the car. Ooh. They couldn't drive their car because the front headlight was out. So I let them borrow my car for a day or two while they got it fixed. And my dad returned my car to me yesterday. Excuse me. Where the fuck am I even going? Because I am really not noticing any difference in the beeping or the booping. But anyways, so I let my parents borrow my car because my dad couldn't drive their car, and he returns it to me yesterday, and he says, "Hey, by the way, your front tail light's out." Oh, not front tail light, that's an oxymoron. Your front headlight's out. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And he says to me that as he was driving by the baseball diamond that they lived nearby, somebody hit a foul ball, and said foul ball flew, smacked my car's driver's side headlight, and knocked it out. So now I get to fix that. My dad's paying for it and everything, but now I get to get that fixed, so that's kind of lovely. Am I even going the right way? I really don't know. But I mean, seriously, what in the hell are the odds that somebody's gonna hit a foul ball as somebody's driving by and it's gonna knock out my freaking front headlight? Pretty fucking crazy, if you ask me. Do these yellow lights mean something? Is the yellow mean I'm getting stronger? Am I getting closer? I'm apparently getting closer. Okay, that is really annoying. Can I just, like, turn it off? Clear it? Ooh! Backpack! I found! Can I not talk about the strange backpack?
Shit. What? Ah!
Break it, damn it! That was fucking weird. Found a key. Cave 452. Is that the key that Debbie lost for the place that I tried to smash into earlier?
I found some sort of supply bag, light camping gear, some clothes, basics, but it was alarmed. I think that's what was making the receiver go haywire.
You're okay? It's not a trap or anything?
Nope. No bombs.
Fine.
I'm still good.
There's also a set of keys here. I don't know why they'd be hidden out here. They say Shoshone National Forest, Cave 452. Is that the one in the canyon?
Yeah, it is.
Charge!
Who the hell took them?
And what the hell is in that cave?
Okay, let's just
Chris's
think.
rape dungeon?
Says the woman with half a bottle of tequila in her belly.
Maybe they're panicking and we're preparing to beat it. The fire has them spooked, and we have new walkie-talkies, so we have the upper hand.
Haha.
Yeah, well,
Fuck
it's hard to
you.
feel like you have the upper hand when you're standing in the dark in the middle of the woods.
Very true.
Oh. Well, you're back in your tower. Maybe you need a drink, too.
I'm not in my tower.
Wait.
I am looking at a man standing in your lookout. And it's not you.
Nope.
Is not me.
Oh my god, go.
I'm going.
I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I got an axe. I will smack him with my axe when I come. Oh yes, I'll smack him with my axe when I come. Oh, I will murder him with my axe. I will murder him with my axe. I will murder him with my axe when I come. Woo! You better be ready, man. I know kung fu. I'm gonna kick your ass. Bring it. I don't see nobody here. It's empty.
I don't see anyone up here.
He was just there.
Left a cassette player taped to my damn door.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, let's see what's on it.
Gonna find out. Oh fuck. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all. And they set the fucking fire.
It's a tape of us
They-
talking down at the site.
What the? Really?
Sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
This is not good,
Oh,
man.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
No!
Yes. This is
Just
bad.
don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
This is
Oh my
not
god, what
good.
the fuck is happening, Henry?
She is not okay. Of course, I wouldn't be okay in this situation either. This is fucking getting really creepy. And intense. Like one of my mysteries.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence
Probably
to back
not.
it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
That does not sound good.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
But I'm always right. But yeah, I kind of got into mysteries. I don't know, I think when I was in high school, my brother was reading... He was reading mystery novels by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. They're, the ones that he was reading were based off of a fictional character, or well, they were about a fictional character named Lewis Pendergast, who worked for the FBI. His kind of specialty, or his main interest, were serial murders that didn't look like normal or weren't like very typical serial murders. And they were very like suspenseful, and some of them even had kind of a supernatural feel to them. Some of the later ones did. And the main antagonist in, I think it's 2 or 3 of the books, is kind of like a little three book set or series, is his crazy brother.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right?
No,
To the other lookout.
I wouldn't fucking do
It
that.
just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
I would not fucking do that to you.
Of course I didn't. No way.
I like you.
They're trying to pit us against
I would
each
never
other.
do that. You're my friend.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
And there was also another book series that they started. I think there are 2 or 3 books out now. But it follows a guy named Gideon Crew. And in the first book, he finds out that he has like a terminal disease. He's dying. Which is a pretty interesting kind of, I guess... I don't really know how to describe it properly, but it makes for a really interesting story because it's one of those things where he literally has nothing to fucking lose. He's investigating something for this organization that it's kind of like a crossover, a character that Lewis meets in one of the earlier books. But he's doing something for this company or this group, and it's interesting because he has nothing to lose. He's dying. He's not really close to anyone, so it makes for very interesting situations. You know, it's like...
What the hell?
Ooh.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
Nice. It makes for a really interesting story because, without trying to spoil too much, ooh, what's a Pulaski? But there was one part in the book near the end where he's on top of this teetering tower, and you know, like the bad guy's chasing him up the tower. Basically, he makes the tower fall because it's like, I'm already fucking dying anyways. You know, what the fuck do I have to be afraid of? You still have your entire life ahead of you. And he makes the thing fucking fall. It's pretty great. Oh. Apparently an axe. Hiya. Shafts of light. Am I supposed to drop down? Can I even drop down? I don't know. Long, steep drop. It's not that steep. You could, like, roll down it, man. You'd be good. Yeah, apparently this is the way I'm supposed to go. Squeeze on through. I'm just saying, if you had the key, it wouldn't really be very likely that he would be in here, right? I mean, there might be some clues hidden in here, but he wouldn't be in here. Unless he has another key. Maybe he went to Ace Hardware and had one, and had a copy made. Never know. Very well could be. Oh, I will smack him with my axe when I come. Oh, I will smack him with my axe when I come. Oh, yes, I'll smack him with my axe. Yes, I'll smack him with my axe. I will smack him with my axe when I come. Well, I imagine it would be kind of cold in this cave. I mean, there's no light or anything coming in here. Right? Where am I? There we go, flashlight. I'm stuck. There we go. Ooh, I see light. So I've been playing Far Cry Primal the past day or two. It just came out this last Tuesday. It's a really cool game. I was almost unsure about it in the first place because, you know, it's the one thing that I really loved about Far Cry 4 were all the guns and, you know, like driving around and all sorts of stuff like that. Where the hell am I? Huh. But anyway, like one of the things I really loved about Far Cry Primal, I mean Far Cry 4, it was like all the variety of guns and the open world and driving around and all that cool stuff, which Far Cry Primal still has, you know, a lot of the open world stuff, and you can ride a fucking saber-toothed tiger. That's fucking awesome. Oh, and a bear. And a mammoth. But there aren't any guns, which I feel like they've kind of done a pretty decent job with. Because, like, instead of having a large variety of guns, you have, you know, a variety of weapons like clubs and a spear and a bow and stuff like that. And you can also tame animals, too, which is really cool. Like a saber-toothed tiger, a bear, a wolf.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't...
When the
Jesus.
fuck did that happen?
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
When the fuck did that
That
happen?
doesn't sound dangerous.
I clearly was not paying attention. I was off in my own little world talking about shit. Because I really did not notice that. How do I get back to Two Forks? And what about a fucking anchor? Maybe this way? Oh. I found a hideout.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah.
This is
he
cool.
built himself a real castle.
5 degrees north. Richard Sturgeon. Neil Black has just exposed the largest underground gambling racket in the nation's history, with Mayor basking in the glory. It's only when consequences come knocking is Neil Black's shut-up phone. Interesting. Ooh, comic book.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Okay.
Fucking dark.
And a banner.
I mean, he was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
The Castle Sturgeon. Or something. I don't know. There's paint. There's banners. What, can I not take the comic book? Find a dinosaur. Oh, the Goodwin's family crest. Is it Brian Goodwin? Wizards and Wyvern sheet. I'll just be taking this. Note to Ranger.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Radio Goodwin with Brian and Ned. I don't know what any of this fucking means, so. Postcard.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh,
He seems like a good kid.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Agreed.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Bundle
Ned didn't
of-
really seem like
Ooh.
a, with it dad.
It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry.
He was murdered.
Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah. There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Who doesn't?
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you
That's
that
pretty
much.
cool. School folder.
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler.
That's interesting. That's kind of that one's kind of creepy. Oh, hey, it's Freddy Krueger. That is him, right? Freddy Krueger? Or whatever. So, this is really cool. I'm probably going back the wrong way, but I don't know. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I mean, there's this over here. Never mind, there's nothing over here. Oh, maybe I need the anchors for the cave to get down that long drop. That could be it. I think that's very likely. This seems like something like that I would have done when I was a kid. Make some cool ass little fort.
So, something I never told you, or anyone, about Brian.
Can I not get
In
down?
regards to him being out here, being against the rules.
Yes.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to.
Maybe it's Brian. Maybe he murdered his father and has been living here ever since.
Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah. He must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't, but,
Now that I think
now
about
that I
it.
think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
God, I love them.
Call me sweetheart again,
They're great.
and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
But,
Sorry, boss.
okay, where the fudge do I go? Can I not get down there? Was that not the whole point? To head over here? Oh, okay. There we go. I knew I wasn't going crazy, I was just being an idiot. Perfect. So, what do I do now?
What do you think is in there?
Probably something that will kill me. So, you know, just sort of getting myself right with God or whatever there is.
Henry,
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Not really, but do I have much of a choice? Probably not.
No, I think I'm probably good. Bring on jail.
You'd probably just get probation. I'd be the one stuffed away in the Lusk Women's Prison for the next 10 years.
Ugh, lovely. Don't worry, Delilah. I'll be your character witness. Oh, where am I going? Okay, cool. Just keep following this.
Oh, also, those
Yes?
girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did.
Yay!
They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Haha. Dumbasses.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
Better be careful. You never know who could be here. It's awfully smoky. I think I'm supposed to head back so I can find something. Or not. Or can I just go deeper into the cave? Found a sign. Open it up. I'm just saying, you figure there would be a keyhole on the other side to get out, right? Right? Makes sense to me anyways. Here we go. Drive the baton, whatever, into the crack. And down the hole I go. Where I end up, nobody will know. Well, except for Delilah. If I die, Delilah, remember me. That's all I ask. Wonder what I'll find. A dead corpse? The lost city of gold? Very unlikely, but that would be cool. There's something that'd be really cool about being like a treasure hunter and explorer. Something like about the fantasy and just like the exploration. Something very appealing about it. Like Nathan Drake from Uncharted, which comes out in like... The next Uncharted game comes out, I think, in April? I think. I'm really excited for that. Uncharted series was one of my favorite game series on PlayStation 3. The Last of Us being The Last of Us being my,
Shit.
being my favorite. What the?
Oh, God.
It looks like a fucking kid.
You fell. You're Brian Goodwin. God. Kid.
Am I not gonna fucking say anything to her?
Stuff gave out. You poor fucking kid.
Is it his dad? Am I not gonna say anything about this? I do that every fucking time. I'm like, come on, I want to say something, so I start smashing the shift button, and then it does a sticky key. This is fucking depressing. Can I not say anything to this about to Delilah about this? Well, I guess this is a pretty good place to leave it. We found something very interesting, and I don't know, I might be onto something with the whole with the whole Brian Goodwin, his father, something involving them. I don't really know, but I think I have a good idea. But anyways, well everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to see when more content comes out. Thanks guys, I will see you later.